Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and I would like to welcome you to the Rage Kingdom, especially if you're looking for a guild, because it has happened. I have started a guild, it does exist, we're on server 331, it's called RageKingdom, which you can see down here in the bottom left. I am member 1 of 50, and that is because I want this guild to be for all of the viewers. I don't want any rando jack off the street to be coming in here stealing your spots. So there is an application process, and all you need to do to join this guild is type the word Magnus. M-A-G-N-U-S. Magnus. And the reason is because Magnus, who you may have seen in the comments below, is the first person who said a kind word to me on this YouTube channel. He's the first person that commented, so he is your password into this guild. Let's give him a round of applause. Did you hear it, Magnus? Probably not, because that's not how the internet works. Because I'm somewhat of a small YouTuber, I am right around 300 subscribers right now. That means that you'll probably all have a chance. If you're willing to reroll on my server and join my guild, you will probably have a chance to get in here. I'm not that popular. That being said, for the first couple of weeks, you can probably expect us to not be full clearing all of our raids and doing all of the stuff that you might be able to do in the most popular guild on your server, but that's okay because we're building a community here and we're all awesome people and we talk to each other outside of the game on a platform called the YouTube comment section of my videos. So realistically speaking, I need your help because now I'm in a guild that has nobody in it and I really need you to come and fill the spots so that I have friends to play with and people that are going to help me complete the raids and people that we can do the auctions for and get all of our chests and have a great old time. So let's be friends together in the Rage Kingdom. Aside from that, you know, I thought maybe I'd just let you get to know me a little bit while we're doing our adventure here. First, we're going to need to do 2 summons in our companion summoning circle because it is time. We are committing to these fulgurs. I don't think I'll be able to summon enough to be able to get my vampires. I'm still being a free account. I'm not going to break that just to get the vampires that I want to get the companion for. So that means that we need to summon at least twice because we have gotten 1 extra fulgur. So let's hope that we get one here. Easiest fulgur of my life. You see that? Not a problem. Well, that's fine. We were willing to spend the 400 on it because it doesn't matter what the next one is. Now we just have to go and buy all of the fulgurs, which I will spare you from because we have to do it 1 at a time. I should mention that I considered just leveling up my Ignis because I already have the companion and because Pyromancer is actually a pretty good trait. It's better than most people give it credit for. Of course, you need to be running Brutal if you're using it, and if you're under level 300 and you have Pyromancer and you do not have Athletic, then you are effing up. It's definitely better to have Athletic if you're in the lower levels, but it still wanes in the later stages, so we're not going to worry about that for now. The reason that I'm not going to get the Ignis Companion to Mythic first is because I don't intend to use the male Ignis. I love the male Ignis. I think he's really, really awesome and really good. I also think that you need to be using male Tidestorm to use him. It's not absolutely mandatory, right? But you want to make the most of your team. I want to make the most of my team. And it's going to be a long time before I can do that with the male Ignis. So in the vein of getting to know me a little bit, I'm drinking for the first time tonight in a very long time because I've just finished a program called 75 Hard. If you've ever heard of it, you have to spend 75 days in a row doing 2 exercises, 45 minutes each. One of them has to be outside no matter the weather. You have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, drink a gallon of water, take a progress picture, and follow a diet with no cheat days and no alcohol for 75 days straight. If you miss anything, you have to start over. Well, this time I didn't miss anything. The first time I did the program, it took me 129 days, but today I completed it 100% through with no mistakes. Very proud of that. And to celebrate, I'm breaking all of the rules. I didn't do a damn thing I was supposed to do, but that's fine. That's called a reward. All right, you ready to meet the love of my life? Because I am ready to meet the love of my life. Look at this beautiful, beautiful. I should say the first person that I ever got that was above epic level was a legendary female fulgur, and I read her stats and I said, this is one of the best characters in the game. So like I said, there's not a chance, there's no prayer that we're getting the vampire companion. So we're just gonna go ahead and spend all of our stuff here before we actually court, because she's gonna be the next person that we take to Mythic. The reason that I prefer the fulgurs over the Ignis, if you're a free-to-play account and you're making these companions Mythic so that you can get characters, is because the fulgur characters are actually better in the way that they synergize just with pretty much any group. It doesn't matter if you're pushing people or pulling people or what you're doing to the enemies, they're going to do a lot of damage, and that's going to be good for you. When it comes to the Ignis, however, if you're pushing people away, the male Ignis is not as good. If you're not pulling people towards you, the male Ignis is not as good. He's only at his best if you're pulling people into the group, which isn't mandatory, that's just when he's at his best. But these other mages, they're at their best just because they exist, and so that's why we're going with them. I probably need to buy another air slot, even though I have quite a few of them right now. But even without using bouquets, I'm getting a little overstocked, so we'll buy one more. We're good with buying one more because we just got a new companion. Oh, look at that cute little baby. Of course, we're gonna go ahead and drop some charm right away. I've sort of been saving for such an occasion, and we're just gonna take it straight to the third node. We are totally fine with that. Of course, that unlocks a new slot here, which is good for us. It's especially good for us because she helps to level up a new district that we have just acquired, the Harbor District, which you get for completing level 16. 5, which I think is as far as I've gone in the campaign right now, but that's pretty far. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. Luckily, there's an intimacy challenge going on right now, so I got plenty of points for spending all of those. Actually fully completing all of the quests, you can't hate that. And that puts us at rank 3. We're probably going to need to do a little more work than that if we want to stay in the top 3, but I'm pretty happy with it for now. I'm also happy to announce that our Valley of Conquerors, so far, it's pretty early in the game, but so far, it's going much better than the last one, and I do appreciate that because that last one was just... that was torture, and this one is pretty nice. So who am I outside of the game? Well, of course I'm not going to get too in-depth because... it's the internet, and how can I even trust you? I'm a bit of a family man. I'm married. I have kids. I have a set of twins and an older boy. And the things that I do for fun, you'll be shocked to find out, are that I play video games. And also, I'm a painter. I do a little bit of painting. So possibly over this section, if I cared to edit it well enough, you'll see some of those paintings. And then you'll probably go, oh, you made those and you call yourself a painter. Isn't that nice? And speaking of art, I have even applied to the contest to make an emote, and this is my emote here. It is a hybrid male ugrel with, of course, some Karg in there, and he's a happy boy. He's a happy boy having a good time. So this video marks almost exactly 1 month of me posting videos, and my goal was to make it to 100 subscribers within 60 days because that has been determined to be the average of successful channels. And you guys have blown it out of the water. You've really, really pushed it past that, and I just cannot believe how far it's gone in this short of a time and how supportive everybody has been in the comments. And so this video is mostly to say thank you for supporting me. And thank you for watching and commenting and all of the things that you do. And come play with me on server 331 in the RageKingdom Guild. I think that we'll have a good time. And I can't wait to see where this goes. You know, we're building a community up in this piece, and that's pretty fun. So I hope you learned some interesting things about me in this video. And also, if you happen to be starting fresh on my server just to play with me, I do appreciate you, and I would invite you to put in my invitation code, because if you are before level 320, this will get us both some friendly little rewards. And I think that would be great. So maybe this video has been a little bit lazy, but I feel like I earned it. As I said, I've been going through quite a challenge recently, and I've been working on my business doing dog portraits, and some of the customers have been a nightmare. So today was a day off, but I'm still committed to doing daily videos for you guys, and I want to invite you to play with me. So there you have it. I want to thank you for watching. I have been Rage Panda 1, and I will see you in the next one.